Hello, and welcome to 5 Minute Math. Today we are looking at the TEKS tool number line. We are working with number pairs with a problem related to TEKS 4.5b, and we will solve it in 5 minutes or less. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. All right, so we've got a baker putting muffins onto trays, and we've got four different trays, it looks like, in four different positions. And then we've got the total muffins for each of these trays. Now we need to find a rule. So you notice our rule options here are either multiply by something or add by something. So there's a few different ways we can evaluate this, but I like to use a double number line. So what that does is that helps me keep track of the changes between one set of values, the trays, and the other set of values, the muffins. And this is going to be an extremely helpful tool. You can use this all the way up into 8th grade and Algebra 1. So if we learn it here, it will help us all the way through middle school. So what I want to do is I want to just kind of mark like I would a number line, 1, 2, 3, 4, my trays. And then I'm going to, right above that on the other number line above, I'm going to put the corresponding muffin value. So 6, 12, 18, and 24. So as you can see, I basically took this right here and I just kind of rotated it and put it there. And I took my muffins, rotated it, and put it here. Now, why does this help me? Because when we view it as a number line, what we can start to look at or evaluate is the change between each of these pairs of numbers. So let's take a look at the trays. So when we move from 1 to 2, that's a plus 1. From 2 to 3, that's a plus 1. And from 3 to 4, that's also a plus 1. Let's do the same thing for the muffins. And look, that is not a plus 1, that's a plus 6. This is not a plus 1. That's also a plus 6. So these are all plus 6s, which makes sense because the trays go up one at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4. If the trays were to jump like 1, 3, 4, 8, 11, kind of erratic like that, the jumps on the top would be different. So when we see that the jumps between the bottom, the tray, and the jumps between the top, the muffins, are unequal, that tells us something. And this is how we can tell whether it's an additive or multiplicative relationship. Additive meaning addition, multiplicative meaning multiplication. So when we have unequal, that means we have a unit rate, and it's going to be multiplication. And if it were to be the same, let's say the trays were to go up 1 and the muffins were to go up 1, then that would be an additive. So if it's the same change between the top and the bottom, that means we're adding. If it's a different change across the top and bottom, that means we are multiplying. So we can get rid of these two. And what we can look at now is we can view each of these changes, and they're all the same thing. View these as a fraction. Okay, 6 over 1. That's my rate. 6 over 1, 6 over 1, 6 over 1. Sometimes if you get unequal jumps, you'll get different numbers, but they're all going to be equivalent fractions. So this is 6 wholes, or 6 one-ths, or simply 6. When you divide 6 by 1, you're going to get 6. So this tells me that we're multiplying by 6. So let's test that out. Let's see if this works. 1 times 6, that equals 6. It needs to work for all of them. 2 times 6 equals 12. 3 times 6, that does equal 18. And 4 times 6, that equals 24. Now, some of you might have been able to just look at this and visually see that we're going up by 6. That's fine. But using the double number line is a tool that will help you as the numbers get more and more complex and they stop having such equal jumps between the trays or the muffins. But either way, our answer is going to be A, multiply by 6.